But were you as surprised as I was by the Republican side of the panel? I just want to begin with that because I heard things from Republican senators today in that hearing that I have never heard before.
Yeah, I think that this country states that are not letting this be swept under the rug or ignored. And so there has been movement in Congress, but yet words are not enough. They're important. They're necessary even, but they're not sufficient. And so the question is what will we do? And what will Republicans do? Is it going to be lip service and commissions and studies, or real teeth and accountability that will change policing in America so that this kind of thing never happens again?
You made a very dramatic point in the hearing today, mentioning that you're 51 years old and literally during your entire lifetime, beginning right around your birth, this federal government, and it was always in the aftermath of very dramatic urban unrest, and it was always a commission. And the commission would then maybe present their findings to Congress. Did it feel real? Did it feel like there is a real opportunity here?
I mean, I think there's a real opportunity, but the hearing, a lot of my Republican colleagues reacted against the idea of eliminating the qualified immunity that prevents people on the federal level from filing civil rights, civil charges. The Section 242 on the criminal side that could actually be changed to hold those officers who violate our community values and the law, that they can be criminally prosecuted on the federal level. There didn't seem to be intention there. Even just the idea of cutting off grants to cities that are showing patterns and practice of bad behavior, that seemed to be resisted. So understand this, behavior won't change unless there's some kind of consequence for that behavior. But if police officers are shielded from civil suits or from criminal prosecution on the federal level, if they're shielded, police departments are shielded from any consequence, we're not going to have change. And so that's where the rubber is going to meet the road in our negotiations, is are they willing to get on board with real teeth? And something as simple, let's ban no-knock warrants so people like Breonna Taylor don't get killed. Let's ban chokeholds so Eric Gardner or the carotid knee on the neck that we saw with George Floyd. This is really what I want to see right now, because the hurt and the sentiment and the just words, those are really good to hear. But if they're not backed by real actions, as Martin Luther King said so eloquently, I can never legislate you to love me, but I can legislate you to stop from lynching me. And we need real legislation to stop people from dying these awful deaths.